What is good, y'all? Welcome to another episode of Standin on Business. This is your host, Igzy Carpenter, right here. This is the angel of the house. She is the queen of the house. I told you she was going to make an appearance on here, so here she is. She'll probably jump down. Igzy, get your stardom. You're going to be my good luck charm today, Igzy. Man, a lot to get to today, guys. This was a crazy week one of the NFL. I had a ball, man. It was like Christmas Day at my house. Wake up, get the man cave rolling, get the living room rolling, got the breakfast cooking. We had the mimosas, we had the brews, we had anything you can think of. We had it over here at BKrispy's house, aka Bankroll Arena is what I've been calling it lately. So it was too much fun. Our picks, guys. I'm gonna do a standing on business first time and probably last time special, and that's gonna be me apologizing to you guys because my picks suck, man. I am on a cold streak. I'm struggling. My bankroll is struggling. I just want to apologize to you guys because I know you guys got a lot of trust in me, a lot of faith in me. And I'm telling you, I'm due. I'm ready to hit the ground rolling and start building up again. It's been hard. A couple bad beats last week. Texas, they were still trying to score, and then they fumble at like the 6. They would have covered if they scored right there. Broncos, Sean Payton, man, you're my guy. Bo Nix, you're my guy. But what are we calling there on 4th down? We could have went up 2 scores, iced the game. Would have covered that 8.5 spread. Instead, Bo Nix just chucks it up there for Marvin Mims to try to run under it. It didn't look good. And then I picked the Dolphins money line, and they got embarrassed by Indiana Jones. Like, that was the worst pick of probably my bankroll career right there. I thought the Dolphins were going to come out with some energy. McDaniel has lost the locker room, guys. McDaniel, he's done. He's not going to make it through the season. They looked horrible. They looked like they didn't just have a whole training camp and a whole 2 months of preseason and all that. They were bad. They were really bad. And Tyreek, my guy, but his name's been in the news for the wrong things. And that locker room is just, it's a mess. It's atrocious. And the reason I picked them was because I actually thought they were going to show up. But the Colts came out and embarrassed them, mollywalked them, belt to ass them. So shout out to the Colts. Good job, guys, because you guys looked like world beaters out there. Daniel Jones looked like he was the best QB in the league, even though he's not. So, like I said, guys, I really just wanted to apologize. And then another one is the Bears. I thought the Bears, they came out for 3 quarters, looked like world beaters, looked like J.J. McCarthy proved me right, and he was struggling, and he wasn't ready for the moment. The game's too fast for him. And then in the 4th quarter, he turns into this guy. And so it was a tough weekend for me, guys. Clemson stinks. I'm done touching Clemson until they figure it out. Dabo, you got to figure some stuff out there, fellas. Death Valley's not Death Valley in this year. They look very flat. They have teams hanging with them that shouldn't hang with them, and so I'm done betting Clemson, and I'm so sorry to you guys about these terrible ass picks that I've been throwing out. This week is going to be totally different. Another pick I did have though, which on bankroll I bet it after. I didn't do it live on the show, so I can only go with what I went with live on the show, and I picked in 2.5. They won by 2. But the Steelers, they stood on business because Justin Fields came out and he was comfortable and he was shredding them, and he's like, okay, I know this defense. They're a little familiar to me. I know what they like to do, what they don't like to do. And Justin Fields, if he would have won that game, might have been the standing on business player of the week because he looked great. But the Steelers came out, Boswell 60-yarders to win that thing. That was the most exciting game of the day. I found myself going back, rooting for Aaron Rodgers as hard as I can again. It was magic. It was magic. And that's why this week, 40 plus years old, Still standing on business. Aaron, I'm still sending you a shirt. You can wear it wherever you want, baby. But you are the standing on business player of the week this week. Aaron freaking Rodgers, y'all. My man A-Rod Boogie, 22 of 30, 244. 4 of them things. A-Rod Boogie. He keeps this up. You guys are all going to be calling him A-Rod Boogie by the end of the season, because that man, it looked like it was 2014 again. He was out here crushing them, making all the throws, back foot, sidearm, dinkers over the top of a defender right in the basket. Aaron Rodgers looked like he was in his prime, and you got to give Aaron Rodgers some credit. I don't care if you guys love or hate Aaron Rodgers. On Standing on Business, we love what he just did. So like I said, we're going to clap it for A-Rod Boogie, because he balled out. He definitely balled out, and he got the Steelers in a position to win. Boswell, hell of a kick, buddy. Hell of a kick, 60 yards, win the game. By far the best game of week 1 was that Steelers game. But then you know, you're like, oh, cool, week 1. It's looking good. The Steelers game's great. Then Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson. That game, also insane. Derrick Henry, the freight train, is the one mistake he makes and fumbles, and I thought it was going to cost him, but then they didn't get the 2, and then we thought, uh-oh, Lamar can seal it, and then they didn't seal it. Bills with an amazing comeback in that fourth quarter. That was a hell of a game. That was the most entertaining game, as well as that Steelers-Jets. Week 1 gave us some doozies, guys, and week two, picks-wise, is not getting any easier. There's a lot of things on this board that you're just like, do I love it? Do I hate it? Do I want to stay away from it? You know, teams like the 49ers, half their guys are hurt now. Like, is Purdy going to play? That's big on betting with them. That's why I'm not even going to talk about them on the show. Besides, you know, they got Kittle out. They got Purdy maybe out. McCaffrey's the healthiest guy on their offense. That's insane. It's an insane thing to say. So the Steelers are banged up. The 49ers, excuse me, guys, are banged up. They got a tough one this week. There's a lot of games this week. I'm gonna roll it over, guys. They have the same exact spread, right? They're going against Seattle, who against the 49ers couldn't move the football very well. I think Aaron Rodgers, I don't think week 1 was fool's gold. I think Aaron Rodgers is locked in this year. He's looking for DK a lot. He was getting the ball to a lot of different guys, but I think Aaron Rodgers and the Steelers cover the 2.5 against Seattle. That's my standing on business. First week 2 pick of the week. We're gonna revisit like we're doing this week. We're gonna revisit, but trust me on this, guys. Just trust me on something, because I'm gonna bounce back. And when I turn that corner, you guys are gonna be like, "Oh, Bankroll B, he's stupid. We're not taking his picks. I'm fading everything he's doing." And when I start rolling, the train starts rolling down the tracks. Don't come back to the bandwagon. So roll with me, guys. Show some trust in your boy. Steelers minus 2.5 is one that I like. Another one that I like is the Rams minus 5.5 against Tennessee. The Rams, they had a dogfight against the tough Texans D. They didn't unlock their offense yet, but they will. And Tennessee probably played the best defensive game they could play against my Broncos and Bo Nix. He made us look foolish. Bo Nix looked like one of the worst starting QBs this weekend. He's not. But Tennessee made him look like that. Cam Ward impressed me. Receivers had a lot of drops, but that Broncos D was on their head. I think the Rams offense really comes out of their shell this week. I think you see a lot of Adams, a lot of Williams, a lot of Puka. I think Stafford will be a lot more comfortable in the pocket this week. So I'm going with the Rams at 5.5 against Tennessee. You guys can call me dumb, but I think that offense gets unlocked. And when that offense gets unlocked, they're going to be scary. The Rams are one of my dark horse Super Bowl picks, because if they can get that thing on offense figured out, they are going to be terribly scary. So get ready for that. We like the Rams. And then I'm going to flip to the college side. This week I didn't do, 3-3 or try to just shove as many picks down your guys' throat. I really thought about it, and I really just picked 3 of all of football that I really like. So I'm going to go to Saturday, and I'm going to go to this team because they just ran up the numbers, and I don't think they're going to stop running it up on teams. they look for bulletin board material over there, and Mike Gundy started talking some noise, and Oregon ran it up on that ass. They told Mike Gundy to cowboy up. He's a cowboy. 69-3. Oregon, that was one of my bright spots of my week. I'm rolling over with them too. I did 2 rollover picks, and I like where I'm going with this. Oregon 27.5 against Northwestern. Northwestern is not going to be able to hang with Oregon. Oregon will be up 35-0 at halftime. So we're going 27.5. We're going quack, quack. We're going Ducks. And those are my 3 picks, guys. If you haven't gotten your bankroll yet, you need to go get it. I don't have my phone today or the laptop to get on. But go lock in those picks. Oregon 27.5. Rams -5.5. Steelers -2.5. Bonus pick as well. Only one of 2 teams not even allow a touchdown yet. We're playing great football out here in Tucson. Brett Brennan must have listened to me in one of my earlier episodes because they got their stuff together. I love what they're doing in Tucson. You know, game 1, they pounded the rock. Didn't even really need to throw. Game 2, run started getting stopped. Guess what? Noah Fafita had 340 in the first half. Arizona, lock of the week. They're +1.5. I'm taking the money line. It's a Friday Night Lights special. Tucson is going to be jumping out here, guys. Kansas State just took an L to Army. I don't really have to say much more than that. So they're going to be hungry. It's going to be a great football game, but I think Arizona finally has the edge. Last year, Kansas State blew them out of the water, and it was a big game for both teams. But the energy is different in Tucson this year. So that's my bonus pick of the week. Homer pick is we are going Arizona money line. Noah Fafita and company, they're ready. They're ready. They look like a different team, different vibe this year. Brett Brennan's not even wearing the lei on the sidelines. He's more locked in. He's more serious. The new coordinators, they're serious. They're locked in. I really love what Arizona's doing. And, I mean, they played two squads that, you know, they're not really up to par, Hawaii and Weber State. But Kansas State comes to town. The whole city's going to be there. It's going to be electric. And I expect Arizona to come out and seal that deal and really dominate that game. Honestly, I'm excited. So that's a bonus pick, if you will. All these picks are on bankroll, guys. I didn't bring the laptop and my phone today to throw them in, but everything's getting real serious out here. So you guys need to go get those bankrolls and start throwing in locks. Start showing me what you can do. Get out of that combine real quick, because like I've said, I had to apologize on my own damn show because I suck so bad, and I had to get another bankroll. So we have another 10K coming soon. But yeah, go get those, guys. Bankroll is too much fun. All my friends are playing. Colleagues, co-workers, everybody's loving bankroll, and all the people that are, I don't know about bankroll, like it more than they ever thought they would. You guys will have fun with it. Riley, 3rd week in a row, Riley, son of a gun, you. Riley is P100, just cruising. Locks of the day, locks of the week. Riley, I need Riley to come on the show and start giving me some picks so we can get off the schneid at one time. So everybody shout out to Riley. Give him a big clap, because Riley's cruising through P100 for the 3rd week in a row. It is such a great sight to see. I go to the bankroll board. I have my guys from behind the scenes send me the board, and I keep saying, I said it last week. Is this a misprint? Is this the same one? I need an updated board. It's updated. Riley, numero uno. Riley's the creme deli right now. So everybody try to get like Riley one more time. Shout out to Riley. Beautiful work out there on bankroll, guys. This is a platform to learn how to bet and to learn how to manage your bets, and to learn how to you don't always got to use the units, but to learn how to manage your units. You know, it simplifies it for you. It gives you a way better understanding on how to manage your money with betting, and it's so much fun at the same time, and it's competitive. And if you can get out that combine, then you'll start putting money in your pocket. So the bankroll's the most fun I'm having on any betting website, any betting source this year. You know, and the live betting aspect is my thing. And I'd probably be dead in the water if it wasn't for a couple live bets. So go get on bankroll, guys. There's so many games, like Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Monday. We're getting games. And so you guys go get bankroll. There's hundreds and hundreds of games each week, and it is too much fun. Go lock my picks in this week. I'm confident this week, and if my picks don't hit this week, I'll take a pie to the face on the next episode, guys. So that's what we're doing. If I don't go 2 out of 3, DJ, we'll get a pie to the face. But so that's my first standing on business promise, I guess, on this show. I think. I can't really remember, but I've never said I'll take a pie to the face, and I don't want to take a fucking pie to the face. I don't know if anyone does. But I've been getting pressure, man. Your picks don't win. There's got to start being consequences. So that'll be consequence number 1. Rams, Oregon, Steelers, all with the points. Arizona with the money line, because they're plus money. You want great value? You bear down, baby. Thanks for coming, guys. That's episode 7. I'm out.